All right, so this video is just gonna be all about the news stories that I've seen on the news, because the news is more fascinating than my imagination. I mean, I got a real good imagination, but the stuff they come up with on the news is better than my imagination. But before I start that, I need to ask y'all: does anyone want to go to Aruba with me? I think I got a yes from that when I asked, does anyone want to go to Aruba? Yes. I think like the third or fourth female has gone missing in Aruba. They just can't find her. Her boyfriend said, yeah, she, fell off a boat. It's the greatest alibi ever because you're in Aruba. Aruba apparently has 3 police officers. They're not good with dealing with missing people. So you take someone to Aruba. Your wife want to get divorced? Okay, okay. She want to take half? Let's calm down. Let's think about this. Let's go to Aruba. If we, let's go on vacation. If you want to come, still divorce me when we come back. That's fine. And even in she want to divorce you, she gonna say yeah because she want to go to Aruba. So they go to Aruba, and she's missing. It's like a car. You go outside, your car's not dead. Your car's not missing. Your car's not it's gone. My car's gone. Same thing with these people when they go to Aruba. I was on the boat. I went to the room. I came back. She's not there. She's gone. You're not gonna find her. I don't think they've ever found anyone that went missing in Aruba. They still looking for the other 3 girls. The story got stranger and stranger as it went on because apparently the guy took out an insurance policy for her. He known her for like 2 months, and he took out an insurance policy. She couldn't turn down a trip to Aruba. See, me personally, I'm not mad with it because I'm not even gonna turn down a trip to. If you say, let's go to Detroit in the middle of winter, I'm gonna say okay, because I'm not turning down a trip. So a trip to Aruba, she wasn't turning that down. She knew the man for about 3 weeks. They went to Aruba. Here's a little advice. Take the advice from me. If you meet somebody on Facebook, you meet somebody on Twitter, you meet somebody on ChristianMingle.com, and they want to take you to Aruba, don't be stupid, okay? Say yes. You just bring a weapon. That's all. You just bring a weapon with you. Make sure they get 2 round trip tickets instead of just getting 1 round trip ticket and one way ticket, and bring a weapon. You'll be alright. Anything happen, keep your GPS on, keep your Foursquare, and you keep checking in places so people know where you at. Bada bing, bada boom. We're gonna get to Old MacDonald. He had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on this farm, Old MacDonald had chickens, he had horses, he might even have a sheep, a cow. Old MacDonald in Ohio, he had every major league sports team. Every major sports team, that's the mascot. That's what he had on his farm. He had the Lions, he had Tigers, he had Bears, he had Timberwolves, he had Bengals. He had things that don't even belong on a farm. And when the story came out, I was like, oh, this about to be good. The video on this is about to be good, because I remember being younger and I remember watching when animals attack. And I remember this lady was sitting there next to a big grizzly bear. She was sitting there, she had like a green shirt on, I think like black pants or something. But I remember she had green shirt on. That's what I do remember about the video. And she's sitting next to the grizzly bear, and the grizzly bear like got his arms, down here, just sitting right next to her. And the grizzly bear looks over at her like he's a prince, like little red Corvette. He just look over there like he barely turns his head. You gotta watch it quick, and he look over at just like he Prince. He goes just like this. And his eyes light up. And he snatched that lady. He looked back one more time. The second time he looked back, he grabbed her from the front. He grabbed her from the back, and he just, bitch, come here. Get your ass over here. You want to interview somebody? Interview this. And she's like, oh. It was the greatest video ever. So when they said all these animals, from Ohio, escape, I was like, yes, this is about to be some good video. Somebody gonna walk up to it and try to pat it or something. The cops in Ohio, they just had a field day. They killed every animal but 3 of them. I mean, they just shot them. They had them all laid out on the news, all like bundled together like it was a war or something. They just had them all like in a trench, just all the animals. I was like, damn, they had fun killing these animals in Ohio. Even through all that, the guy killed himself because he couldn't pay the taxes, and they said they went to the they went to the farm and some of the animals gnawed on him a little bit. I guess they was upset that the lion was upset. He put him in a cage every night, so he ate at his head a little bit. Even through all that craziness, the story kept getting better because they said he had a monkey. Any story with a monkey is always good because you like, why is the monkey in the house? You remember when the lady who got her arms, she got her hands ripped off by the monkey and her face ripped off by the monkey, and she was in there drinking wine with the monkey and feeding the monkey sleeping pills, and then the monkey went crazy. You remember the story. This man's monkey had full-blown herpes. How does a monkey catch full-blown herpes? I thought they were like diseases that didn't cross. Like humans can catch one disease, animals can catch another disease. Like can a horse get Alzheimer's? The memory loss joint. Can a horse get Lou Gehrig's disease? Can a horse get cancer? I didn't know stuff like that because I guess I'm slow. So the monkey caught herpes, and I wish that the old McDonald was still alive because I gotta ask him, sir, how did your monkey catch herpes? I have to know this before I die. Did you try to mix the monkey? Did you try to have the monkey have sex with the giraffe and herpes, came out? How did the monkey catch herpes? I need to know this. My curiosity. I'm just too curious about how his monkey caught herpes. Then we're gonna get to Herman Cain. Herman Cain, Mr. 999. I guess this story is more about Rick Perry than Herman Cain because Rick Perry had Niggerhead written, on a rock. It was on his family's rock. He didn't have it written, but the rock was a part of his family. And they asked Herman Cain because who else you gonna ask? You asked the black person, about the Niggerhead. They asked him, how do you feel about Niggerhead being written on a rock that Rick Perry's family owned? He said, I think it was offensive. Next question. What else could it be but offensive? I don't know. He said the right thing. It's offensive. So then they ran back to Rick Perry. You offended Herman Cain. And, we offended her. We offended the nigga. Don't say niggerhead around this nigga. It turned into that. So then Herman Cain had to be political. He had to be Mr. Nice Guy. Trying to make peace. He was like, well, let me stop. It's an offensive word. I don't think it has any place in our society. If you watch Herman Cain, that's what he does. He goes, but I don't think Rick Perry has a racist bone in his body. Nigga. The nigga had Niggerhead written on a rock where he's vacationing at, where he's chilling at. It would be like if my family owned, let's say, a vacation resort or something, let's say Auschwitz. And we went there, in the summers, and we chilled, and we chilled by the ovens. You know what I mean? If that happens, you gotta say, you know what? Maybe he's anti-Semitic. Maybe someone in his family is anti-Semitic because they own property on Auschwitz, and he goes there often to chill, and they barbecue, and he goes there to rest and relax. You gotta think that, because how else? You can't say he don't have a racist bone in his body, because niggerhead is written on a rock. And when you see it on the news, they are terrified to say niggerhead. They will not say niggerhead. They will show Gaddafi his dead body. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, because between MSNBC, Fox, and CNN, they all spell his name differently. But the video ain't different. They loop the video over and over again of him laying there dead, shot in the head. They don't even tell you, you about to see traumatic video, make the kids leave the room. None of that. They just keep looping it over and over again. So they'll show that, but they won't say niggerhead. And that's why I love Barbara Walters, because Barbara Walters say, fuck it, I'm a journalist. If you say niggerhead, I'm going to report exactly what you say. So Barbara Walters say, Rick Perry had niggerhead written on the rock. Don't get mad with me. Don't blame the messenger, it's niggerhead. Niggerhead was written on the rock. Don't blame me. Shirley Shepherd got mad. I'm just reporting the news. Hey, she was. I can't believe you said that. What? Don't blame me. Then you got you had some folks chained up in basement in Philadelphia. It started out as 3 people. You know, they arrested 3 people, then they arrested the 4th person. They were stealing special needs adults. If you don't know what special needs adults means, that means retarded people. They were stealing their Social Security. They had them chained in the basement, you know, feeding them bread, just keeping them alive, just so they keep getting that check. And that proves like everyone wants a little companionship, because they met these people. The retarded people willingly came over there, and they willingly went down to the basement. They probably, you know, they were retarded. They willingly got chained up to the radiator. They met the people on like Facebook and shit. You know what I mean? This is what happens on the internet. Craigslist. I think this is what they said. Yeah, we met these people on Craigslist. They just came over here. Even retarded people want companionship. It's crazy between